All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're going to talk about something fascinating, a high-stakes race for our attention. And, it's a race that's quietly reshaping our digital lives, maybe without us even realizing it.
Okay, so it all starts with this one number, 140 minutes. Yeah, that's 2 hours and 20 minutes. Think about that for a second. That's the average time we spend every single day connecting with other people on social media. This is our starting point, our baseline. You could even call it the reigning champion of our online time.
And for what, more than a decade now, this has been our go-to, right? Our digital comfort zone. It's where we've poured the lion's share of our attention online. But, as you're about to see, not everyone is spending their time in quite the same way. And wow, these numbers really show just how dominant social media is. I mean, look at this. For anyone under 26, we're talking more than 3 hours a day. That's huge. And even if you look across the board, for every other age group, it's a solid 2 hours. Social media has, for sure, built an entire kingdom on our time.
But there's a new challenger in the ring, a really powerful one. And it's not just another social media app. Nope, this is a totally new kind of interaction. And its growth, well, it's nothing short of explosive.
So, who's leading the charge here? Well, take a look. Nearly half, almost 50% of all messages sent to an AI are coming from people under 26. For the youngest generation online, this isn't just some new tool they're trying out. It's quickly, and I mean quickly, becoming a daily habit. And here's what that habit looks like in terms of time spent. Now, I know what you might be thinking. These numbers, they look kind of small, right? Just over 15 minutes a day for the younger crowd. But you have to remember, this tech is brand new. It's a baby. This isn't the end of the story. This is literally just the starting block for what could be a massive, massive shift. Okay, so where is all this going? If we look at how things are growing right now, we can actually map out 3 possible futures. 3 different ways this race for our attention could play out over just the next 3 years. Let's break this down real quick. On the left, you've got our social media baseline. That's our champion. Then you see 3 different ways AI use could grow. A conservative 2x growth, a medium 4x, and a really aggressive 8x scenario. And just look at that aggressive column. The numbers start getting seriously big, right? So, when you look at these projections, especially that aggressive one, I mean, young people could be spending over 2 hours a day talking to AI. It really brings up the big question, doesn't it? Is this new challenger actually going to knock social media off its throne? Now, with all that explosive growth, you'd probably expect the answer to be a simple yes. But what's so interesting is that when you actually look at the data, it tells a much more subtle and honestly a way more important story. And here it is, the surprising result. Even in the most aggressive 8 times growth scenario, AI still doesn't actually beat social media, not for any age group. Yeah, for the under 26 crowd it gets really, really close, but social media still holds the crown. So you're probably wondering, okay, if AI doesn't even win, then why does this matter? What's the big deal? And that's the key. The real story here isn't about who wins or who loses, it's about what the race itself does to everything else. Because this right here, this is where we find the true impact. It's not about a simple takeover. It's about something we're calling the Great Time Squeeze. There's a term for this, the compression effect, and it's a really simple idea. Your time, my time, it's a finite resource, right? We all only get 24 hours in a day. So when something new and super engaging like AI comes along and starts demanding a big piece of that pie, that time has to come from somewhere. It literally squeezes or compresses the time you have for everything else. And that's the most important point. The rise of AI isn't just adding another app to our phones. It's turning our attention into a zero-sum game. And what's the first thing that's likely to get squeezed? Well, probably the thing that it most looks like, our time spent connecting and talking with other actual human beings. And this whole time squeeze thing, it signals something way deeper than just a change in our daily schedule. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how we relate to, well, everything in our digital lives.
I mean, just think about how fast this is all happening. A couple of years ago, talking to an AI was just a weird, nerdy thing to do. Now, it's becoming a daily routine for millions of people. And fast forward to 2028, it could be a major competitor for the time that, until now, we've pretty much only given to each other.
This quote really just nails it. For years, our main relationship online has been with other people, just through a screen. But we are now standing at the very beginning of a new era. An era where, for a lot of us, a main relationship
might actually be with a machine.
And that leaves us with one last, pretty big question we can't avoid. This great time squeeze, it's not really about minutes and hours on a chart, is it? It's about what happens to us, to our society, to our idea of what connection even means, when our main conversation partner is no longer human. Who do we become? Well, I guess we're all about to find out together.